How's everybody doing this afternoon? Yeah, I did my little powwow and then yeah, topside thing. I really wish I could remember those. I guess I will when I get up there. I'll get to see all the crazy stuff I did up there too. It's one of those things that I just don't get to really see the top side. You know, that's something too we were talking about too about in the book of Revelations. They talk about the streets of gold and diamonds and all the other. Yeah. Here's the thing about that. You know, it's very awesome up there and very, very beautiful. But we really don't have anything to compare it to. You know, when I tell you that everything's the same, but everything is different, I really mean it's different. I mean, we don't have stones. There's no such thing as rocks up there. I mean, you can make a rock. Problem is, you can make a rock the size of a bottom ball of a snowman, and it's still going to weigh the size of a pillow. Yeah, it's just the way things work out up there. It's kind of cool when you do landscaping, though. You literally can move big boulders yourself. It's not too hard. Yeah, yeah, but you have to make them, and it's just decor. You know, it's not a real rock. We don't have rocks up there. It just we don't have dirt. We can make what seems to be dirt, and the sand. Sand's another one of those that we have to make that, and you know, here's the thing: the visual of it is really awesome because it's a whole different experience being up there and seeing stuff. But when we make it, and say we want to, pick up a handful of that sand and feel it fall through our fingers, what we're actually going to end up feeling when we do that is what we recorded here. So, like I said, if you've never picked up a handful of sand and let it run through your fingers, you won't have that recording. And so it'll be like a blank. It'd be like a tape without sound. Yeah. And so, that part, you really need to experience some of this stuff here because you won't understand it up there if you don't. So, because there's no recording in your avatar, in your soul. And, there's some other cool stuff we're going to talk about too. But, yeah, it turns out we're going to have to take this show on the road. That's the next mission. And it's about demonstrating to the world that we're here. And it's time for everybody to stop acting like greedy cavemen. And so that's going to be coming up here shortly. I don't know exactly when, but here shortly. And, details will be one of those things. When we get through it, we'll understand it and we'll know what the hell was up with that. But until then, it's just one of those things that my sweet little town is going to lose me for a while. But I'll be back. Don't you worry. And all you guys, I'm telling you, every one of you that are hearing my word, you're all angels. Every one of you. As long as you don't screw it up, you're going to be good. And all across the world, if you're hearing my message and you're a believer, you're good. Now, if you're not, yeah, you're on the other team. You're Team Allah. And I'm in charge of you guys too. And turns out that I gotta work with you because we gotta understand what really is going on. And so it's really this demonstration is really for you guys anyway. So that's what it's all about. It's about understanding. You're in a holodeck, dude. You have an eternal life. You are an eternal being as long as you don't screw it up. So you got to remember that. And it's kind of hard to come up that, understand her because, living 500 years, how many of you can really put that in your head? Yeah, that's really is something. And that's only a quarter of the way to the next king. Yeah, you got 4 more, or you got 3 more of those before we get to the next king. And you'll be alive for that. You'll be topside, and you'll be so glad you're through boot camp because boot camp is the worst. If you really want to know what hell is all about, you're in it, dude. Yeah, this is hell. This is straight ass hell. That's another one of those little mysteries of the Bible. You know, cast down on earth. Hell, yeah, we kind of really are in it. There's no hot and cold up there. The only place we burn is here. Boy, do we ever burn. It was hot as hell this afternoon. It really wasn't hot. It was just humid. That's another thing. You don't sweat up there. Yeah, we don't need a radiator. That's why we sweat. It kind of works as a radiator, like your car. If you get into some science, you'll understand what sweating's really all about. And there's a lot of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to move on and watch some more music and be back. And I just want to let you guys know that everything's cool. It's been cool. But unfortunately, it's a specific timing for everything. These guys are drama queens and they want every bang for their buck. So we have to wait and do it in their time frame. It is kind of cool, though. It sucks waiting, but it always sucks waiting. But tell you the truth, in boot camp, really, it's a lot of waiting. Yeah, just do your job, get up and do it again tomorrow, and do it again the next day, and wait. Meanwhile, try to have some fun. I'll be back.